What's going on, people? So, understanding people. So, before I get on this topic, I just want to say that, it's best to just be free and just simply live. I was watching Spiritual Soul. I think it was last night or the night before. And also another young man with the name of Ryan Robinson that has a YouTube channel. And they were both talking about the same thing. One thing that you have to do is you have to pay attention to yourself. There's a reason why, so much people is getting to find out that they're not giving themselves enough time. I'm trying to let you know that there's a lot of people in this life that you go up to and, they're miserable, they're moody. You go up to these people and for no reason. It seems as though you're the problem. It seems as though you go up to them and, they're bothered by your presence. They're bothered by you even coming up to them and asking them something. If some of these people were to do stuff that, I do, or other chosen ones, other, people that like to do natural things, just do some relaxing things. Go out to the park and actually don't go on your phone while you go out to the park. Don't be on social. Don't be on TikTok. Go out to the park and sit down and do some deep thinking. Yeah, do some deep thinking and you'll get to find out that this world may be a messed up world. However, God is still real. The fact that you still have family that love you, the fact that you still have, countless of beauties here on the face of this planet, regardless of all these evils here. So at times when I remember these things specifically are at times when I also remember to be grateful. I be forgetting this sometimes. There are times in life when, we be ungrateful. Because, as much as I'm a target individual, I still wake up to see another day. I still wake up every single morning to see another day peacefully. Regardless of the, military choppers, above my house every now and then. Monitor planes that go the longest they'll give you is like a 3-minute break. I'm a target individual of the gang stalking program. In case you guys don't know what a target individual is, a target individual is someone that may be tracked, monitored, and surveilled 24/7. Most of these people have something in them called a microchip. All I know is that these people can obviously track you with it. And these people work through hypnosis and they be trying to work on how to manipulate people's bodily functions. That's one of the biggest things that they're working on doing. You guys know what I mean? Once they do that, then, game over. You heard it from me. That's one of the biggest things that they're working on in this gang stalking program, if they not succeed at doing that already. But yeah, in a time like now, this should be more believable. All these people talking about, realizing NPCs and, AI, artificial intelligence. There's this dumbass perpetrator that, the target individual community knows this perpetrator. He be in my comments. I guess he thinks that, I'm trying to, give off that, I do my homework on this type of stuff and I'm trying to, sound, smarter than I am. Like, no, bro, I don't do my homework on this stuff. I'm just telling you guys what's happened to me as a target individual. I've been going through this for 13 years. Nobody can tell me different. I used to once, these videos can still be seen up on my channel today. I used to once, argue with these people that didn't believe, giving these people attention, but I got to find out that these things are coming to light. I'm telling you, I've reached a point to where, I simply do not care, bro. I told you guys that you have people that know what is going on to me. They know that they're trying to turn me into a robot. They know that, these people are trying to, it's some CIA experiment. And I have people that, part of the FBI, part of all these, agencies that see what's going on. And these people have my back because they know that I'm not, at heart, I'm not a bad person. They know that, one of the biggest things, another thing that I do know in this gang stalking program is to try to let their targets appear to be bad people and they're the complete opposite. It's just that simple. Something that they do, this is a worldwide program that I'm talking about. You guys know what I mean? It's secretive, so, I know there's a bunch of people that don't know what I'm talking about right now. You guys know what I mean? These people heard about a secret government program that is, tracking people. That chip people. People know about this stuff. You may think that people don't know about this stuff. It's just that there's so much going on in people's lives and, They're probably not targets themselves. These things aren't really talked about. And then you have to also remember that it's a small percentage of people that know about these things. But people know. Doing all of this, I get to find out that it's not really doing nothing because the world is heading there anyway. If it's not the gang stalking program, it's a whole bunch of other things that's going on. Just stuff like, rise in terroristic acts and, attempted assassinations. Just the rise in those things alone should, is waking a whole bunch of people up. Whistleblowers being killed. A whole bunch of conspiracies coming to light in these times. So if you are a highly spiritual person, bro, this is the last message, and this is a very important message that I'm sending out to you. If you are a highly spiritual person, there's a bunch of people in this life that feels like the world owes them something. Because they're, in whatever position, because something is going on in their life that, you probably can't speak about, or something personal. Listen, the world does not owe you something if you do deserve something, and you've been working hard at trying to get something, it's eventually going to happen. It don't matter how long it takes. It's eventually going to happen. It's eventually going to happen. God is going to make it possible.